And we welcome you back to Sports Night. Well, the Falcons' big-time fullback, Ovie Mughelli, who just rolls in the cash, and he's a veteran, and he's highly respected in the league. He came walking in here to sit down. Thanks for being with us again.
No problem.
We love it. He's our favorite Falcon friend of the show, and that's saying a lot because a lot of you guys are great to come down on the show.
He dropped some money walking in.
He dropped it for money. But when he came in,
about $500.
I want to tell you, this is classic veterans. He came in, he says, how do you pronounce that new guy, our first draft choice, first name again? You guys, and it's Pariah Jerry, and you kind of knew that.
Pariah, yeah, I knew that.
Pariah. Yeah. You said Pariah, and I have a feeling the veterans.
This conversation should have stayed off the record.
No, that's all right. You're going to call him. You're going to call him whatever you want because he's a rookie, right?
Hey, he is a rookie. He has to earn that respect. So he has a lot of name calling and a bunch of other stuff in front of him. He'll be fine.
Exactly. He'll be Pariah whenever you want him to be his first year. What have you been doing, by the way, in the off season? Keep yourself busy.
Woo, I've been doing a lot. I've been doing a little bit and a lot at the same time. I went from the Super Bowl to the Pro Bowl in Hawaii to LA for NAACP Image Awards to Phoenix for All-Star Weekend to New York for Fashion Week. Then I came home for a second, and I was tired. I've been staying still since then, but
I feel so sorry for you. That's really
it's been a rough grind.
Yeah, I traveled right after the season, got out my system. Now I've been here just working out, you know, relaxing.
As a veteran player, do you really keep up with the draft? Or in regard to rookies, do you really don't bother their name until after the final cut? You don't really want to spend too much time learning guys that you're not going to know?
Well, yeah, it's funny because like your first year out the draft, you watch the draft closely because you got friends in college. All the guys you competed against, guys on your team want to see they get drafted. But as you get older, second, third, fourth year removed from the draft, you don't watch as much. If it went just Falcons, I'd watch it. But all those hours of everybody else, it doesn't really, relate to me.
Well, we're going to take a look at some of the picks, and I guess the good news for you is no fullbacks were drafted, but
good.
Pariah Jerry, William Moore, they're talking about these two stepping in and becoming starters as rookies on this defense. So a good sign. One offensive player taking the offensive tackle there, Garrett Reynolds out of North Carolina.
Good old Garrett.
So you got to feel good about Tony Gonzalez coming in, and now a bunch of guys coming in to shore up this defense who lost some starters this past offseason.
No, I feel great. When I heard Tony Gonzalez was coming in, I mean, that's it. I just went ahead and started getting signed for my Super Bowl ring. You know, I don't want to say it early, but I just did. Every team's going for the Super Bowl. I feel like now we have the tools and weapons to get there. With the Pro Bowl, tight end, tailback, wide receiver, should have had a Pro Bowl quarterback, and of course a fullback is going to have one this year. Yeah. I think our offense is stacked.
Really, there's no weaknesses on paper anyway. I mean, obviously you got to play the games, but when you look at this offense, how do you defend it?
Shoot, I wouldn't want to be the person trying to because, like I said, we not only have the tools, but the determination in our locker room is ridiculous. All the offensive guys have been in there, especially Matt. Matt's doing almost as much weight as I am. Like, with the core work and the kettlebells, he's in there every day, just pushing himself every single day, and it's making everybody else work harder.
You got a mini camp scheduled here coming up pretty soon. When? May 9th. Is that the first time you're going to see a lot of the new additions and meet and get a chance? I know you know him, but to see Tony Gonzalez? Yeah,
we're first time we're going to get a chance to work with Tony and all the new recruits. Really, it's going to be another chance for guys to get their first impressions. I've been working my butt off trying to, cut weight, cut body fat, show coach that, I can be more than just a blocking fullback. So hopefully he takes notice. But, mini camp, it's a long time coming. Guys have been looking forward to getting on the field, running around, just getting back to football.
For a fullback, that's a never-ending process, isn't it? Always trying to convince the coach, Coach, I can carry the ball.
Hey.
I tell you, I promise you I can.
I tell the guys, I still got that record. Only receiver 100% with this catching for the season.
Great hands. That's all. We've always said that.
But you talk about cutting weight. As a veteran in this league, you probably have to really start to watch that stuff. Roddy White talked about eating McDonald's just about every night when he was a rookie. Those days got to be over for Ovie Mughelli, I would think.
I could do that. I feel like I'm so old. I'm 28 now. 7 years in the league is a long time. When I was a rookie, second year, I used to go to Zaxby's and Sonic and eat everything. But now it's all about rabbit food and salads and fruits, and you just got to eat healthy, take care of your body as you get older. You guys know that, do you?
Yeah, of course. Look at us.
Look at the
picture
we're in here
of health.
Great
but
health.
It does begin and end with Matt Ryan, does it not? When you talk about the leader of this offense, if he's in there working as hard as you say he is, everybody else has to fall in line.
Exactly. No, we don't have any excuse. If the quarterback who has enough money to say, I'm not working out today. Do something. If he who can do that is out there working hard, you know, the rookies, practice squad, everybody should be in there working hard.
You just mentioned your veteranship, so let's get your opinion because it's been a big topic of discussion the last couple of days. Matthew Stafford getting a $41.7 million contract. As a veteran who's been through the wars and worked hard to get his money, would you be opposed at this point to a rookie wage salary scale?
Something has to be done. I don't necessarily want to take money for the rookies. I'm sitting right on the fence. But I don't think that veterans who work, their butts off should be, not able to get as much as they should be getting. So it's a tough issue. Is
the fear that if they do have a rookie pay scale, that money's not going to end up in the veterans' hands anyway? The owners are just going to pocket. They're going to save the money on the rookies.
That's probably fair.
And the money's not going to funnel to the veterans either way.
The way to fix it is just to give everybody more money. That's what I think. Just give everybody, the rookies more money and the vets more money. Everyone's happy.
You've got an answer maybe for our entire nation's economic problems.
Yeah, I do.
Just give everybody
print more
money.
Cut down a few more trees, make more money. Yeah, everybody's happy.
Me and Obama been talking, so we'll work it out.
All right, we'll get to tell him we said hello.
All right.
By the way, a couple of primetime games this year. You got New Orleans on Monday night game. You got a Sunday night game. Do you feel you're getting respect as a football team that you deserve now? They're not getting that respect the last several years.
No, definitely. I think, last year everyone expected us to be terrible, gave us no love, no primetime games, and this year they can't keep us off TV. Right. So we're excited about that. We're excited to showcase our talent to the whole world, and we think that it's definitely a big circle on those games where we're going to be in front of the whole world.
Everybody seems to be on the same page. How do you treat guys that come in? And we make jokes about rookie hazing, but Parade Jerry, the #1 overall choice, they say he's a guy that can disrupt plays in the mold of a Warren Sapp. Do you try to talk to this kid and say, look, this is the way we kind of do things around here, or do you expect him as a first-round draft choice to have that understanding from the get-go?
Oh, leading by example really is the way it's going to make a bigger impact on him. If we just talk his head off, he's like, all right, yeah, sure, I'm a rookie. He's going to have that whole, rookie swagger, thinking that, he can do whatever he wants. But if he sees guys out there working, listening to coaches, doing the right thing, he'll probably fall in line.
Let's talk about your foundation. I always like to talk about when you come on because you're so much more than simply a football player. You're a big part of the community. What's on the horizon for your foundation?
Well, I'm actually excited. We're trying to do a new thing. We had a lot of help from Lord Turner Seidel and Captain Planet in trying to help my foundation go green. We're trying to go after underprivileged and urban youth and try to help them live more environmentally conscious lifestyles. We have my 4th annual camp I do in my hometown, Charleston. We're going green with that, having workshops, having green jobs come in, everything from the plates to the cups, everything, the way we dispense the water, all trying to be environmentally conscious, all trying to go green.
So what I just said about cutting down trees to print more money, let's strike that from the record.
Let's strike that.
Let's just forget I said that.
How do the kids respond to that?
It's hard, and that's the reason why I'm trying to go after, from an athlete's perspective, to try and make it relevant, because a lot of kids who have issues from violence to drugs, everything else, like environment, I'll pass. Really? You want me to be concerned about that?
Right.
I'm worried about, trying to make a living for myself. But there are ways that they can do it without just, you don't have to have a lot of money. It's not a money issue. And plus people think you only can go green if you got money. So I just want simple tips to tell these kids how they can make a difference in on this earth by just changing their lifestyle a little bit and to make it fun for them. Invite them some games, have some field trips, and have fun with it.
I just want to ask you one last question in regard to the draft here and fellow alumnus Aaron Curry, Wake Forest. I mean, there were people who said
Wake Forest is back, baby.
He was not the #1 pick, but back. He was projected by Mel Kiper, his eminence, as the best player in the draft. How well do you know him, and what do you think about his chances?
I go back to Wake Forest every couple of years, and I mean, Aaron Curry, I've talked, he's an amazing player. I'm so happy that he's representing for Wake Forest, those Demon Deacons, who people used to say would never have a top pick in the first round. We would never happen. It's Wake Forest, but now we're showing them that we're a top school. All we do is produce athletes.
And somewhere down the line, you'll be laying a block at his knees.
Yeah, no, I won't do his knees. I'll hit him up high, You're
going to destroy his career.
I'll introduce myself properly.
Only in a legal way.
Yeah, only in a legal way, of course.
Right. He wouldn't be engaged in all those rules. Ovie Mughelli, we love when you come on the show.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Ovie Mughelli, the fullback for the Atlanta Falcons, one of the great guys and players in the National Football League. You stay with us. We're going to talk a little bit of golf when we come back.
We're we'll hit the course with our caddy as we break down the grand game of golf with Brian Katrick next. Plus, we'll meet a few new Falcons as they look to make history in Atlanta. We've got you covered on Sports Night.
Sports Night is brought to you by Dreamland Barbecue. Ain't nothing like 'em nowhere. 2 locations in the Atlanta area, one in Roswell and one in Peachtree Corners.